risk it? What am I going to throw it all away
It ain't
for?
worth it. You know, and it's funny because it's almost like you said, well, shit, if it was easier, I might.
I did notice that language in there.
Oh, y'all are married, right? We established that. Been married about a year, you say? Year and 3 months, man. Now, we were talking before, and I could tell he was getting them urges in him. He don't want to say nothing, you know. He was talking about, here's how you could tell. You ask somebody about how their marriage is, and this happens to everybody. It's normal. Don't be mad at him. But I said, how's your marriage going? He start twitching and shit. It's good, man.
It's still new.
That's
to
when
him.
you hit that year mark. When you get them twitches right there. No, it's good, man. No, I ain't looking at nothing, man. I'm good. I love my wife. What we said earlier, partnership.
A year and 3 months had passed the annulment period.
Yeah, he you know, this is what dudes do. Dudes gonna look, all right, no matter what. Dudes are gonna look.
You don't know that he's looking.
He's a dude. You got dick? See, that's how you get somebody. You got dick? Goddamn right, I got a dick. And you looking right? Oh, yeah,
What?
fuck
No,
yeah.
I mean.
That's the new homo says what? You got a dick? Hey, man, if you ain't looking, you ain't got no dick. All right, man, shit, I'm looking then. I'm a man, goddamn it. So you get a motherfucker. I'm talking about him over there with his new marriage, and I'm only saying that he's looking. It's okay to look, because I don't think my man's going to act on it. You know, you look too smart for that. You look like you love your wife enough for that, and look like she will whoop your ass if you do something. She been smiling the whole time. When I brought up looking, that's when she like, All I saw was the top of her head. She looking like Pennywise and shit. This motherfucker gonna float. You keep asking these questions. Give a fuck about no balloons, no boats, nothing. But I don't think my man gonna do anything, but man, out here, I can't understand people not only doing shit when they got the spotlight on them, but recording it, putting them sexy tapes out there. Oh no, that's a sound disappointment from Mark.
Amateur hour.
It really is, man. It really is. But I get it. I really do. We're not gonna just talk about cheating and infidelity and all the things that go into it, the psychology behind it, because I'm gonna talk about cheating in general when it comes to being at a certain level in life. We're in a new age now, man.
We're in a new age where cameras are everywhere.
Yeah, Martin, there's some shit you just can't do. And who we talking about right now? We talking about Kevin Hart, man. Kevin Hart himself, the man who has a pregnant wife, the one who loves his pregnant wife, and he even said, you know something? I not only do I not want to, but I can't afford to do it with my brand. I can't
He's all about his brand.
Can't fuck with my brand. Yeah, need some brand new ass. No, my man. Now, nobody, don't get me wrong. I'm going to get into it, but don't think I'm judging my man here. But what happened with him? Corey, how you know he got a sex tape? Well, because they said so. To TMZ. If TMZ's out there,
That's
chances
the thing,
are.
man. A lot of people say stuff, you're like, whatever. When TMZ says it, you're like, yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want to about TMZ. They trash. They're shady.
They are.
They're morally bankrupt.
They are.
But they are right.
They always tell the truth. They're never wrong.
He just heard the news. TMZ got your ass. You're like, oops. Shit. And so here's the deal. There's a sex tape out there. Hurricane Hart about to hit real quick. So Kevin came out and just said, you know what, before all this gets out there, before it hits, let me go on, put that sorry out there.
Yeah, I see this still you got out. It must be a confessional.
It's as close to a confession as he's willing to get right now. But it is him saying, yeah, let me go on, just take this ass whooping right now. Because whatever's about to come out, it has got his ass scared. The sex tape is out there, but it ain't out there for public consumption yet. But it has his ass shook. So he's out there saying, all right, before y'all hang me by that tree, that lynch mob known as the internet and society, I already apologized to my family. I already apologized to my woman. And now I'm just pleading for y'all to forgive me too.
You know, I'm not perfect. And I made a bad error in judgment and put myself in an environment where only bad things can happen, and they did.
You know it's serious when a comedian ain't got no joke. Ain't got no joke, ain't got no smile, ain't got no way to laugh that shit off.
I feel like if he were to pull it together enough to tell jokes during it, it would dull the impact.
Y'all thought he was coming out trying to put that call for hurricane victims. And this report just pretty much said he ain't doing that because he cares about people. Now, that's not what I'm saying. Whoever put this video out, they put production behind it, had a whole Star Wars crawl at the beginning of it.
Really?
Chapter 1. I don't know. Maybe this is later in the saga. You know, maybe we need the prequels for this, but Chapter 4. Fuck Kevin Hart. But they said he's doing this because he knows the storm that's coming for real. And that he's trying to put himself in a positive light. So once this hits, people will feel more sympathy for him.
I'm not going to also allow a person to have financial gain off of my mistakes. And in this particular situation, that's what was attempted. I said I'd rather fess up to my mistakes.
So there was an extortion attempt.
Yeah, that's what I'd read.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in that position, I mean, you got three options. And one is to pay him and just keep it going, which you're gonna be paying for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
The other is to confess. The third is to kill the person.
Oh, there's a fourth option, Martin. Kill yourself.
Yeah, but then it would all come out afterwards.
Yeah, but you won't be around. You know, some people have.
I mean, that's true. A lot of people they take that option. Matter of fact, they take. I mean, I've known people, like actually know people who were in my life who were a victim of that, where their husband was like spent all the money on some stripper, got in trouble with the IRS, and decided, I can't take this. I need to kill myself and kill my wife and kids so they don't find out about it.
Damn. Well, we're not saying it's gonna go that far.
But I've known it to happen twice.
Yeah. Well,
so I know it's more than, you know, it's not just a casual thing.
No, in this right here, you know, I get where he stands. I mean, I would rather go out myself. I mean, I'd kill myself, but I would rather go and put the truth out there.
Yeah.
Make myself look bad instead of letting somebody else do it.
I mean, he's chosen the best of all options.
Yeah.
Unless he could have killed that girl and gotten away with it.
And that, even we know that don't last for too long. I mean, Kevin Hart got some power. I don't think he got that much power. Kevin Hart ain't got mob power, you know, that I know of.
You never know.
Hey, well, girl's still alive apparently. So, hey, he ain't making no snuff films. I tell you.
You get the right meth head. Man, get some shit done.
Oh, Martin, please don't do this, man, because you're gonna fuck up right from the beginning. Hiring a meth head. You know what they're gonna do? They gonna fuck that all up, man. Yeah, we buried the body where? On that children's sandbag right there. You know, it's
he told me to do it.
Yeah. I'm not in a position to judge anyone. You know that. I tell you about my past and Evil Corey and how messed up I was. Shit, some of y'all still expecting me to come out with a tape like this.
I mean, you know what? Everybody is subject to having this happen to them.
But where I can, or where anybody can come out and say, man, you should have tried to put everybody on your side. You should have tried to turn this around in your way, because you got caught. People saw you the middle of the night in a car talking to a fine ass Latina girl, and I'm looking at this because.
Definitely on top of her in that car.
Because some people are saying, well, maybe, I mean, y'all can see this shit. And I ignored it because I said, you know something, I don't want to say nothing in case I happen to be wrong. You know, this man is not confessing to anything, but you can look at this. This is not no optical illusion. You can tell that she's in the front seat and he's in the front seat too. y'all, well, maybe he's on a booster seat. No, man.
No, they're both in the passenger seat. How does that work?
They're both in the passenger seat. Well, maybe he's talking, because they said he's trying to give her a role in Ride Along 3. Well, you got Ride Along right there. He's riding her ass real good right now.
And then his face pops up very clearly.
That's the other thing. They got the most guilty conversation look. Do you see this shit? Look at the way he sees it now. The conversation turned to, you know, when people try to make innocent conversation way too hard. Oh, well, hey, how you doing today? Oh my God, is there a piece of ass in front of me? Oh my, where did you come from? How you doing? They got guilty ass looks, like that look that you got.
Oh, I know. And then her turnaround.
That turnaround, shit. That's the look your dog gives you when your dog has done something wrong. She got out the car and walked right out like nothing happened. When they knew that something was on them, They were like, well, all right then.
All right.
Hey, you have a good night.
Yeah.
It was great talking to you. Boy, you should have helped me with my wife, my relationship.
And look how she's dressed.
She was just giving me pointers on my relationship. Look at her pulling her skirt off. But it was all innocent. She was just giving me tips on what a woman likes. That's all. Yeah, a woman like dick too, apparently.
Now, let me ask you this. Your wife, say you hadn't done anything, but she were to see you get out, a woman like that get out of your car, and there's only two of you in there for an extended period of time. How would she accept that?
Oh, brother, I'd be dead right now. Shit. You know what? I would be buried in that car.
Like you hadn't done anything, but she came out dressed like that.
Martin, first of all, if I'm in a car and I got a girl dressed like that and I'm in the front seat with her, some shit was going on. You ain't gonna make me look stupid. Like, what's wrong, man? Your shit don't work? You know, that's almost an insult to me. If I'm in a seat with if I'm in a front seat with a chick and I ain't doing shit, married or not, you know, at that point, I'm just going to take that, as the kids say, I'm going to take that L. I'm going to take that ass whooping. I'm going to take everything that comes with it. But you ain't going to say I was too stupid not to be doing anything right there. That just makes everybody look dumb. And we all did play dumb because we were like, oh, man, you know he didn't do nothing. Why? Well, because he put out a meme. He put a meme out. Look at that. At the end of the day, he put that meme out and said, you got to laugh at all the BS. He told everybody wasn't nothing going on. You know, it was just people taking the situation and putting it out of control. You know, and just trying, as they do with most celebrities, trying to bring him down. When he put that out there, because not one person, not one called bullshit on that. When he put that, memes are a powerful thing. When he put that meme out, you must laugh at the bullshit. Well, it must be bullshit. Kevin Hart said it's bullshit in the meme. Look, you can see his face. He's laughing. Come on. And people bought it, man. They said, this didn't look like anything to me. Just a few people sitting in the car.
Oh, are you serious?
Look at this. All he doing is talking to her. Can't nobody even talk to another woman if his is pregnant. That's what it was. She was pregnant. His wife is pregnant. He needed to talk to a non-pregnant woman, Martin, for a change. Okay. Why Kevin Hart would cheat on his wife for? Why you be cheating? Why you be doing your moves with them girls up in that car? Why Kevin Hart? Why would he cheat on his wife for? I thought pregnant pussy was the best. I didn't see that part. I'm so sorry. I'll just read now. So I didn't mean look. She looking at me. I'm sure you find out one day, man. You come back and give us a report. But yeah, you don't like to be here now, do you? Let's see here. She is clearly in the back of the car, and there was someone in the driver's seat. Wow, y'all need to get y'all vision checked. For real. I can understand maybe the seat not registering with you, but nobody was in that fucking driver's side, man. Unless Kevin Hart got somebody shorter than him as a chauffeur, ain't nobody driving that shit. That's another thing. They looked at that one video. They said, plus, whatever happened, we don't think anything did, but it's cool with him and his wife. Because him and his wife got a video of them dancing. Little did we know now that he was just dancing because he was celebrating being able to slide out that shit. I think that's what it looked like when he's in the front seat with her. Yeah, man. You know, this is something where I find it. I'm gonna talk about cheating in general. It's not just about Kevin Hart.
Well, here's the thing, because I was reading the comments on the new stuff.
Yeah,
and people were going hard on his wife.
Oh Jesus! What?
Because they were like, well, he broke up with his first wife because he was cheating with this one. So I don't feel sorry for her. And she should have known what he was like. Well, and I mean, there's a lot to be said for that.
No, there is a lot to be said for that. That's why I don't play this shit in front of my wife. I want to hear what Kevin Hart was saying.
She broke up his first marriage, so yeah, that's what you get.
Nah,
you should have known he was going to do it.
She broke up the first marriage, and she was the mistress,
right?
And he married her. Now, I'm not saying that she deserves it, but should it come as a surprise?
Right.
No, you can't be looking like Home Alone and you can't, come on. I'm shocked in that Kevin Hart was so careful about his image and said the shit that I say when it comes to cheating and you're a public figure. Again, and this could happen to anybody. But when you seem so self-aware, that's what makes me confused, because he was on The Breakfast Club. He was talking to Charlemagne the God, Martin.
Is that what he's going by now?
That's it. Yeah, you got to say the whole thing, man.
Okay.
One time it was Shah, and now it became Charlemagne. Charlemagne the. And he said, well, I got to put something on there.
The what?
The what, yeah. Describe
God.
the
Yeah.
God.
Why not?
But Charlemagne the God was asking him about being a multimillionaire superstar and how temptation is out there. And when he was confronted with that question, he said not just temptation, but he spoke specifically about cheating and just said, you know what, it's just not worth it.
It's too risky. The social media and the posting of in the bed with, why risk it? What am I going to throw it all away
It ain't
for?
worth it.
You know, and it's funny because it's almost like he said, well, shit, if it was easier, I might.
I did notice that language in there.
So I guess it was kind of always there.
Oh, you aren't going to take? You don't even have a camera phone? All right, well, then we can date.
And we said this at the beginning. Kevin Hart, one of the words that he's always dropping hard is my brand, my branding, the brand.
Basically doing things to build the brand. Sophistication, classy. Build up all of that heat before this movie comes out.
You know, I've always...
I feel like people who are sophisticated and classy don't talk about how they need to be sophisticated and classy.
Yeah, who was what's his name? The guy on CNN. I hate to say this.
Wolf Blitzer?
No, the gay one. Anderson Cooper.
Oh, Anderson
Cooper was saying something about that with somebody. It's like, you know, if you're classy, you don't feel the need to ever use that word.
Yeah, to keep reminding people.
Yeah. But I love hearing artists talk about their business, because I don't think enough artists out there think about business. There's a lot of artists out there. You wanna know why half of them are starving? It's
true.
because they think they just gonna go out there and just do art, and,
Right, and everybody's just going to love them and just throw money
and
at
just
them.
scoop their shit up. Do you
Yeah.
know there's some of the people out there who make the most money are the shittiest artists?
Yep.
You ever notice how that works?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not saying it's for everybody, but
No. A lot of the comedians who are on the list of richest comedians are guys you haven't heard of or you don't think much of. They just do a lot of corporate gigs and they rake in money.
If you were going to do it, you couldn't wait till the baby dropped. Because that's a bad look, man.
Nah, man. The opportunity was right there.
It just don't work that way.
Yeah. I'm sure probably something about this girl that reminded him of his wife back in the day before she got pregnant.
Or maybe she just had a fat ass.
Yeah.
You
Or, she knew what to say.
Yeah. I talked about some celebrities before, and some of the younger people out there, they don't know some of the people from back in the day who were true players, man.
Sure.
You know, y'all think about pimps and shit, nasty people. No, some of your biggest, most dignified actors, whereas my mother uses this term, they were pussy hounds. That's just how it is,
And they
man.
were praised for it.
Or they were praised, and here's another thing, and don't get me wrong, they were praised for racking up poon points. Because they would and some say they were some of your first addictions before addiction was even used. My man, Richard Burton. Richard Burton, you can see right there, he's like, yes, I've conquered many a vagina. Got his armor on, ready to go to war. My man right here, you can read up on him. This man, he was married to Liz Taylor.
Yeah.
I think he was
Twice.
And he was, she had to know, because this man, he brought in women like they were cocktails, man. He would have 3 different flavors every week. This man, and you can look him up. This is from Daily Mail, Hollywood's first sex addict. They say that Richard Burton slept with 3 women a week for 30 years. 3 women a week. You can't even do that with food. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we only got 31 flavors, man.
Within a year, he was done.
Yeah. He did this shit for 30 years, they say. And I know some of the people he had. Andrew Dickinson and a lot of people that you well, shit, a lot of people that you wouldn't know. Apparently, he was just picking up shit off the street.
Right?
And this is how different times have changed, because we're conditioned to still not say anything about this man, John F. Kennedy.
Right.
Talking about John F. Kennedy. Look, he's trying to pick up some shit right now. Look at he's looking
right there.
Yeah, he's looking at me. He's trying to fuck me right now. I'm looking at my screen like, hey, baby, what's up?
All right. Where's your wife?
Shit, I'll take you. Excuse me, Martin. I'll be right back. John F. Kennedy, man, he had so many women going in and out that White House, they lost track. They said they don't even know anymore. Damn. Some of them are certain, and some we have a whole jigsaw puzzle here.
Wow.
Of women, and that might not even be all of them. It's almost like a serial killer. There's some bodies out there that we might never find. Yeah, man. John F. Kennedy was a guy who slept with so many women, yet seen as a great guy, because shit, and not just him, there was a time when you were a president, you were seen as having a chick on the side. If you didn't have one, what's wrong with you? Oh, the first lady, she has many responsibilities. She got no time to be fucking. You got to get you a first hoe. You know, if you were president, you were expected to almost have a chippy on the side. And John F. Kennedy was seen as one of those guys who was one of the greatest when it came to that area. The man is printing on money. People walking around with a pocket full of man hoes. You know,
not really, man. Nobody carries those Kennedy $50 anymore.
No, they don't.
No, that was a rare. You got to go to a bank and ask for them, and a lot of them don't even have them.
Really?
Yeah.
Cohen's probably busy fucking somebody.
Like the Susan B. Anthony dollars.
You got that right. And now guys are looking at these past generations and they're just kind of like, thinking, man, all these guys got to have all the fun. I'm stuck with this stupid ass generation. Women in
can't have nothing.
We can't have nothing, man.
Facebook Live, Instagram.
Yeah. All my Tinder and Bumble and shit. Women in their stupid rights. Can't have no fun, man. But just keep in mind, while it looked like these men were guys who had it easy and got it good, let's not also forget that that's the same period that brought us Cosby. You're like, who, me? The same generation that brought us Cosby, drugging chicks. And him thinking it was okay to do that, and rape women in their sleep.
Because when I always say this, whenever there's somebody like him doing something like that, it's because there were other dudes doing it too.
Yeah. Ooh, I didn't do nothing.
I mean, his mistake was just living long enough for people to go like, hold on a second.
And he ain't going either. He's still calling up comedians and cussing them out.
Is he?
Yeah. Why do you use the words? Man, fuck you. I'm not raping chicks. D.L. Hughley was giving a interview. He's just kind of like, he said Cosby called him up and like, you used the N-word. And he's like, yeah, I used it, but I'm not raping broads.
Oh.
He said people knew about this way before it blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, pish push. But that was the same generation where women were actually victimized, and that was seen as being...
Well, they didn't have a voice.
They didn't have a voice. That was it. And today, no matter how much you think those guys had their fun and got away with it, whether you like it or not, because it's a done period. It's past. That party train is gone.
Yeah.
It ain't, because you cannot get away with cheating today whatsoever. I mean, unless you really want to take that chance.
I mean, I'm sure it's still going on, but yeah, it's so not worth the risk.
No, let me say, no, you can get away with it. And some guys do, but the risk are so much higher.
Yeah.
And if the more you got, the higher that risk is, of course.
Because now it's so easy for whatever girl you're with, if things turn the least bit sour. No, not turn sour.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to turn sour. It just be some girl who's excited and wants to post on social media about it.
For now, a lot of people are enjoying all those cameras in that 1984 Big Brother dystopian future that we're in. So women like that. Big Brother looking after his little sisters right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, man. It's going to get to a point where women just going to have the camera installed in their vagina. You're going to be on video, caught on camera, going in and shit.
Does that have to be on? Yeah, as long as you don't do anything wrong, we won't have a problem.
Shit, when you're on a Black Mirror episode where they got that camera vagina, a vagina camera.
You going to call me tomorrow? I guess so.
Yeah. You can go down the girl and they see you on video. Looking stupid as fuck. Got you.
Man, that wasn't even me. Oh, never mind.